Hello friends, this is tutorial number 48 in this Turbo Pascal programming language tutorials. Okay, in this tutorial we will create a simple application with arrays that we will enter in the numbers, but this time we want to separate the odd numbers from the even numbers. Okay, we want to see the numbers that we entered, but we want to odd and even numbers be separated. Okay, and let's create the application. First we will need two variables, just a second. Okay, variable x and y, which will be an integer. Okay, and we will need array which will be numbers, an array, and it will be 10 numbers. 10 numbers should be enough, and it will be of integer, of course. Okay, and now what we will need begin and end of our application. Let me read line to not forget later. And now let's create a for loop. Okay, first we will need for x equals 1 to 10. We will simply do, and we will need begin and end of this for loop. And inside we will write, we already did this before, write line, enter, it will be enter, and we will need variable x and dot and number as a text. Okay, and we will need entering numbers will be y, read line variable y. Okay, and numbers of x will be equals to y. Okay, and that should be it. We will enter entering numbers with this array of numbers. Okay, when we finish with entering, we want okay, let's write line, but first we need a couple of stars to separate this. Couple of stars. Okay, this should be good. And we need to write a line, and we will write the numbers entered. Okay, and now we will need a for loop to display the numbers that we entered. Okay, 1 to 10 do, and we will have okay, we will need begin and end first, and we will just write but we will simply write, we will not use write line, numbers of x. Okay, it should be good. And now what we will need, okay, here, okay, we are done here. Okay, let me move this a little down, and we need a couple of space. Okay, we need now, we used write here, and of course I forgot, we need to separate it. We could use a comma as a text, should be good. If we don't use it, all numbers will be together and we will not know the difference between the numbers. Okay, and now we need to write line, just empty text for the new line. Okay, because we used write here, and we need a write a line, and we can use couple of stars to separate this. Okay, and we also now we will need a text, and we will write the odd numbers. Okay. Separating odd numbers from even numbers should be pretty much easy. Nothing complicated, nothing rocket science. I will show you. We will need another for loop for x equals 1 to 10. Do. Now we need first begin and end, and what we will do. Okay, I'm pretty much sure that you remember from the traveling time applications where we used mods. Okay, mods we will also using to separate odd numbers from the even numbers. And to do that, I will show you. Just we will need control statement. If numbers of x. We need to use a mod 2, and it will be if is equals to 0, it will give us even numbers, but if it is equals to 1, it will give us the odd numbers. Okay, if it is equals to 0, it will give us even numbers, and if it equals numbers of mod 2 equals to 1, will give us the odd numbers. And also we can to calculate mod numbers, we can simply use a lesser and greater sign. Not, it is a not equal. This is this is not equal in Turbo Pascal. Okay. Okay, we will try both solutions. Okay, and we can type then, and then we will simply but we will need first begin and end of this control statement. We will simply type write numbers of x, but it will write us the numbers only if this condition is true. Okay, and it will separate the odd numbers from the even numbers. Numbers of x should be good. Okay, now what we need to do, but if it is better to use in the new for loop, we will do the same thing, and we will separate the even numbers, but we also need first write line empty text, and we will also use couple of stars to separate this all. It will be more readable in our compiler. Okay, it should be good. Okay, one more. And let's write the text, write line, and it will be the even numbers. Okay, it will all be the same, just we will need once more to loop this once more, 1 to 10, and we will simply do. We need a begin and end of this for loop. Let me move this a little down. Okay, and what we will do? Okay, we will simply write vice versa control statement. If numbers of x equals to 0, then okay, and we will simply type, but we need also begin and end. We will use write, and we need numbers of x, and that should be but we forgot here, we forgot mod 2, we forgot mod 2. Okay, if numbers 2 okay, if the and if it is divisible with 2 gives a 0, nothing rest, and it will simply give us an even number. Okay, but you will see it. Okay, I forgot semicolon here. Okay, I will compile this to see where are the errors. Okay, we don't have any errors, but we will see just okay, mod 2. Okay, let's run to see if it will work. Okay, 56, 57, 23, 25, 26, 27, 34, 35, 37, 38. Okay, and okay, I forgot. Okay, what I forgot to separate this. Just a second. Right numbers. Just let me see in the debug mode. I think that okay, what I need to do here. Okay, 57, 23. It didn't. It doesn't have. It doesn't have. Doesn't have. Just a second. It should be writing. It didn't write. It didn't write us the. Okay, just a second to see. Okay, here where we calculate the odd numbers and write numbers of x. Okay, I forgot comma here. Okay, and here also I forgot okay, we will use comma as a text to separate the numbers. As you can see, this just to see debug. Okay, we didn't use okay, now let me just clear this. I think that now will be working properly. Okay, first number. Okay, okay, 15, 12, 13, 14, 23, 45, 65, 34, 35, and 39. Okay, as you can see. Now what we have here, the numbers that we are entered. Okay, and we can see the odd numbers. 15, 13, 23, 45, 65, 35, 39, and the even numbers 12, 14, and 34. This works great. Okay, as you can see, we have numbers of x mod 2 equals to 0, and here it's not equal, or you can use like that, or we can use equals to 1. We can check that condition now. Let me just clear this, and we will see it will work properly. Okay, 45, 46, 48, 49, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, here is the numbers that we entered. Okay, and here is the odd numbers. Okay, 45, 49, 23, 25, and 7. And we have the even numbers 46, 48, 24, 6, and 8. And this means that this works properly. Okay, now you can just decide if for the odd numbers you will use numbers of x mod 2 not equal to 0 or equals to 1. It's your choice. It will give you the same result. Okay, and this was pretty much easy and no rocket science. And I'm pretty much sure that you understand this. Okay, we just have a couple of for loops, but Nothing special about this, no rocket science, pretty much easy. Okay, and I really hope that you like this video. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and you have a link in the description, and I will see you in the next tutorial.